7:19 in the morning. We were up here at Cranberry Lake. Myself, my mom, and my dad. Doing a little bit of camping in the fall. Gonna see the colors. We're gonna drive up to Whiteface today. See all the hills and stuff. Took a 2-hour drive. But in the meantime, we have a little bit of oatmeal getting cooked up. Yeah, a noisy bluebird as a neighbor. Blue jay, excuse me. Kodiak oatmeal. This is what we're doing. We'll set up. Got a new sleeping bag last night from Mountain Gear. It's rated to -20 and it worked like a charm. There she goes, Mom and the little dog. So I'm just gonna add a packet of just the normal stuff. A packet of the protein oats, just to give a little bit more of a kick. Kick is a hilarious word to be using with oatmeal, but it's the one I chose. We are on the road again, headed to Whiteface now. Gonna drop off my car. I'm gonna hop in the car with my mom and dad. We're gonna take one car there and spend like maybe half the day there, something like that. Maybe go on the Placid Whiteface area. Walk down the streets or something, I don't know, grab food, check it out. We'll see. We're on the way to Whiteface. And Ursa's in the crate. Dad's driving. Right, Dad?
No, I'm gonna the bluebeast to out there.
Yeah, sure. Woo! Look at that. That's horrifying. Took a quick little stop to let Ursa get out and walk around, and here we are. We've got this little stream here. Let me work my way down to somewhere that I can stand safely without dumping into the water. Here we are. It's too freaking pretty.
Go, Chris.
What?
Oh, where you went. Okay.
There he is.
It said something up there about permanent rapids, Cary. This must be a place people get out.
Yeah, I mean, you can see him down there, I think.
This is flowing like it. Oh, Mom's engineering that dog. Maybe we should walk up
It's
there.
so freaking pretty.
I don't know what
Look at all
we
this.
should get out of sight or.
Whoop.
Is this the real water?
Let me look at it in a second. Let's go take a peek. Which one, Dad? Which one is it, Dad? Dad, which tree? Which tree?
Looking at. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, the one with the stuff hanging off it.
Well, there's a bunch of them.
Spanish moss.
Well, this one over here, this is a white cedar. So we made it to the base of the mountain, and we checked in, and they said, oh, there's zero visibility at the top and 40 to 75 mile an hour winds. So not ideal conditions, but it is what it is. We'll see what's going on.
Well, I just want to go to Mount One.
We're in the visibility is like super zero. You know, see that.
Visibility is.
Just a tad bit windy. Yo, this spot look familiar to anybody? A little bit colder and a lot less visibility, but not Whiteface. There we go. Woo. Yeah. We drove to Whiteface. We got up there. I showed Mom around. Dad decided he didn't want to go up. He stayed with the dog. Checked it out. Checked out the gift shop. They got like a base layer thing up there. Come back, start to leave. The car goes thunk thunk. The lights all dim. We had just gotten the alternator replaced, so I go, oh shit, what's going on? Shut off the car, pull it over, shut off the car, dies. Here we are, zero visibility on the mountain, stuck on it, third tallest? Maybe, correct me if I'm wrong on that. And our car just died. 2 weeks earlier, we came up here to Cranberry, and we were on the furthest south part of Cranberry Lake, and the boat died. So we have just been cursed at this point. Luckily, my dad went and talked to one of the rangers, and they didn't really know how to help. They said this is towing place out of Lake Placid, so you might have to go and talk to them. Some random guy overheard it, and I guess he was a mechanic, comes, looks at our car, tweaks a few things, jumps us, and we drive to Adirondack Lake. We get the parts to fix the car, got a new battery and everything like that. And we drove around. Stopped to fish, saw a bald eagle, Had a couple little strikes on the fly rod, which is fun. Ursa loved it. It was beautiful. It was lovely. Frigid cold up there, 40 to 75 mile an hour winds, but it's freaking got me itching to go back and hike. And I would love to do Whiteface during the winter, but that's probably absolutely no joke. So we might have to do like a little bit easier hike, get my bearings again, get into the groove of it all, really get into good shape, and then send that. But that might take some like mountaineering stuff, which I might have to buy. Shit, this is a bad part. But yeah, and then tomorrow morning there's a trailhead right near Cranberry Lake. It's a quick like 4-mile hike, but has like pretty steep elevation, pretty steep incline, therefore quick elevation change. So I might go do it in the morning, just out and back. It'd be easy. It'd be probably literally only a 2.5, 3-mile hike going out and back from the place that we are. It's Bear Mountain Trail, which should be sweet. So it might rain all day tomorrow, so I don't know if it'll be worth it, but it'd be cool to get up there at like sunrise and see everything. If the sun is even out, it's not pouring rain and whatnot. But that would be pretty cool. And then I have my nice ass headlamp, so that'd be perfect. I have good hiking stuff. I have all my backpacks, so that'd be a good like test run though. Just quick burn a few miles, get a little bit of conditioning in and stuff like that. That'd be incredible. So we'll see. We'll keep you updated. Right now, we're going to the site. We're checking back in. We got a different one today. We actually got 2. I got 99. They have 100. So we're cool. We kind of are able to expand, and it's a little bit closer to the water, so I might go out there. And if I'm crazy enough, I might even jump in it. Why not, right? So it's about 9 o'clock, and I'm in my car, obviously. We got to the sites, checked them out, set up everything. We had some turkey chili from Wegmans that we heated up, and some like vegetable mix. Ate that. I was just dead. I don't know why today. I was just tired. Not really sure. But sat in the car, fell asleep, woke up like 20 minutes ago. Just been perusing my phone, the lazy stuff. So I was checking the weather for tomorrow, and it basically is gonna rain all night and all morning. So I don't know if I'll be able to see much from the hike, but it's still gonna be fun. I think I'm gonna do it. I brought pre-workout with me, which has been my like coffee replacement while I'm up here. So that's not even like good pre-workout. It's C4, which is like shit for anyone who knows. It's like stupid crap, but it'll get me going in the morning. I may get up early and do that. And I actually was hoping that the sky would be clear tonight, but I peeked and it was pretty cloudy, obviously due to the rain. So I can't like do long exposure photography stuff, which I was looking to do. Like I have all the setup, like the shutter controls, Bluetooth, stuff like that, which would be really cool because the light pollution is way less here than it is in like back home and whatnot. So we could get some really good photos, but it is what it is. I feel like I've said that a lot this video, but we're just rolling with the punches. These 2 sites are really nice. The access to the water is much prettier. I went down quickly, and you can see like the perimeter of the lake quite nicely, and all the different colored trees and stuff. I'll try and get a video of it tomorrow morning. So obviously, if it makes it in, you'll see in like a couple minutes here, but. Yeah, it's actually really cozy. I slept once in my car, like during the dead of winter. Just back home, like literally in the driveway to test out if everything would work. Because I was thinking about doing winter hiking last winter as well. And it was so effing cold. But I didn't have good stuff. And now I do, and my car is like wonderful. I got a new kind of setup. So I have a Mazda 3, which is not a big car, and I'm a pretty tall guy. I'm like 6'2", So figuring out how to like get a decent amount of equipment plus a cooler, which is way oversized for what we need. We have a huge Yeti that we were given. Obviously, it's a gift. You can't have a Yeti that's not a gift. But it is legit huge, and if I was to get one, and I might, I would definitely get a smaller one because they don't need that much food, especially for like 2-3 day weekend trips. But they're incredible and they're worth their money. But basically what I do is I sit in the passenger seat, lay it all the way down, and then I have like a mat, some kind of mat you can actually see right here. And I'll use that to kind of fill in whatever space or whatever position I want to do. I keep the back open, fill it with the trunk, and then get everything kind of organized, squeak stuff wherever I can and make it work. And honestly, I feel like the fact that it's pretty small kind of insulates it better. Like, I heat up the space that I'm in pretty well just from being in here. Like if I was in like a van or something like that, it would probably take a much longer to heat it up, and it would maybe like lose it a little bit faster. So that's something I have noticed. But again, like when I spend a night in here where it's like -20, and nothing's gonna stop it from getting cold. It's just gonna be like, is it miserable versus is it sleepable? So that'll be something to like work out, to kind of like tweak and figure out. So if anyone has any like experience with that shit, please provide me with little hacks, because I'm gonna need it. Otherwise I'm gonna fucking be the crankiest person on the planet when I do these weekend trips up here to hike mountains. I'll be miserable. Well, no, I won't be miserable, but because it's all fun, but it makes for good stories. But I will be miserable sleeping. But yeah, that's the nighttime storytelling for now. Peace. Probably see me hiking in about 4 seconds. Good morning. So it is raining like mad. I'm still thinking about doing a little hike, and I'm also thinking about jumping in the water. Oh God, am I cold though? Mad. All right, Mom decided to go on the hike with me. So it's 3.2 miles, 660 feet of elevation gain. Should be fun. I don't even know if there's a view or anything like that, but it'll be a good time, and push Mom through it, and it'll be fun. And get to see some of the trees, and it's a break in the rain here, so sounds like it's gonna be nice. So much fungi all over. Look at the size of this fungi. It's huge. I'm not sure what it is, but you can see it's attracting something. And it is on I think this is a maple. A sugar maple. It's beautiful. So cool. Look at the gills on the other side and everything. Super cool. Some giant lichen here. You can see it up along the wall there. Absolutely massive. Hello.
pretty. Oh my gosh.
She can make out the color a little bit more. So, probably. We're almost at the peak here. I just spooked a freaking ruffed grouse. Scared me half to death. I literally think this is it right here. Yep. We made it. Boom. Here we go. Peak. Elevation above sea level. The moss covered rock. For good luck. Well, we're at the lookout again. Just enjoying the gorgeous view here. Let me see if I can get a better spot. Get up a little bit higher. Camera's good, but it doesn't make it out like the human eye does. So, this will have to suffice. But it's beautiful, it's lovely. We're on the way down. Going home to some chili. All right. Away we go. Big old mushrooms.
Actually, that's what I wanted to get it.
Shone a little. There were little baby fish in here. And they're somewhere. So, here we are, back home. After a solid 4-hour drive. Made it. We're crashing. Trip was a success. It was a lot of fun. A lot of good memories are made. The next thing on my list is my trip to Tennessee, which is happening in 2 weeks. Saw some videos of that. We're gonna drive down through the Smokies, stay with my friend for a day, then go to Nashville. Some of my friends were renting out an Airbnb in downtown, and we're gonna go see a Bills game, and we might get into some fishing later with my buddy who lives in Tennessee and do some fun stuff like that. Maybe we'll do a hike or something. Cool. Stay tuned. But for now, peace.